you see in me.
What's up YouTube, it's your girl Jaydajonet and I am back with another video. And as you already see by the title, today I'm back with yet another wig install. I haven't done one of these in a while, so you know I had to come back with one of my favorite brands, Wiggins Hair Company. Major shout out to them for sponsoring this video. It's always a pleasure working with them. They literally have some of the best hair and the best lace in the game, and I'm super excited to show you guys this wig that I got. So the footage of me opening the box actually got lost, but this is some old footage from before. They always make sure they give me plenty of goodies and necessities for the wig install. I'm gonna start off with my ball cap method. I'm gonna use the Ruby Kisses cream foundation in the shade 10. I'm gonna apply that all over the cap. You can choose to do the ball cap method or not. It really doesn't matter. It's still gonna lay down, but I decided to do the ball cap method because I was gonna actually be wearing this wig for a while. This will help it to stay a little bit longer. So I'm gonna apply some alcohol right before where I put the makeup at, and this is how the wig came straight out of the box, pre-plucked and pre-bleached. It looks really good. As you see, that scalp is yellow, so that means it's nicely pre-bleached. I didn't have to go back in. I love that Wiggins always have their wigs come already done for you. There's not much that you ever have to do with their wigs, and that is one of the things that make their wigs some of the best. So once I've tried the wig on my head, I'm gonna start mapping out exactly how I want my ear tabs and lace to lay. So any extra lace I'm just gonna cut off with some little scissors just to get it out the way. I did go in and pluck just a little bit on the ends just because I like that point to be a little more plucked, but I didn't have to pluck much at all. So now I'm gonna go in with my Erica J Hold Me Down lace glue. This is one of my favorite glues. This is one of the best glues in the game. I'm gonna apply this right on that wig cap, and I'm gonna smooth it out very thinly so that it can dry clear. The amount of layers you do is dependent on how long you plan on wearing the wig. I did wear this wig for a while, so I would apply 4 layers, and that gave me the hold I needed. Once that glue dries clear and evenly, you want to go ahead and pull your wig forward. Then you're gonna start placing it directly into the glue, and you can start tapping it down and also using your comb to make sure that it's completely melted down. But make sure you place it exactly how you structured it at the beginning when you cut that excess lace. Make sure you're mapping it out with the glue. Don't be afraid to go back in with any glue that you may have missed, because I do it all the time. Sometimes I forget to put a little bit of glue, and I have to go back in and add it in a couple of areas. So that's just what you see me doing, just to make sure that that lace is fully down, perimeter to, well, from end to end. Once you're done with that, you're gonna tie the hair up and you're gonna apply your wig band. I leave my on for in 10-minute increments. So I do 10 minutes at first, and then once I do the melt spray, I do 10 minutes again. So this is how I cut the wig lace off. I take a straight razor and I literally just razor it off, and as you see, it creates a jagged edge, which is also more natural. This is how the hairline looks. It looks so good. For me not to have done much work at all, I was loving this. So I parted off a side part because I think that's the style I was gonna go with. I then take my Even Wonder lace spray and I'm gonna apply that all over the wig perimeter, and that's just gonna give you that further melt that you want. I'm gonna blow dry it down, and then I'm gonna apply my lace band for another 10 minutes. After I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and part my hair off and get into styling, which is the fun part. I didn't want anything too major, so I just did a little side part. I love a curly side part. I just think it's so pretty on me. I use the She Is Bomb wax stick, and I also use a hot comb to make sure that I get it super duper flat, because flat is key when it comes to a wig. You do not want it to give wig, and curly wigs can actually look very big, so make sure you go in and really flatten it out. Here I'm cleaning up my part with a little bit of concealer, and that's just gonna make the part pop even more. Also go in with a root touch-up brush to clean up wherever I feel like I may have put a little bit of too much makeup. Now for the edges, I'm gonna do a big swoop and a little swirl at the bottom. I love side part edges. I feel like they're just super duper flattering. So the first step I take is hot combing and parting them out to get them where I want them. Then I go in and razor them off to a decent length. For the side part edge, you kind of want it to be a little bit longer just so it swoops into the hair. So that's what y'all see me doing, cutting and making sure that I'm doing it jagged. So now I'm going to go in with my red mini flat irons and I'm going to curl those inward, and then I'm going to start swooping. I'm using a combination of my wax stick and the black Got To Be gel. I use the Got To Be gel very sparingly, and I'm also using a little bit of mousse. Not a lot of mousse because a lot of mousse will make the wig come up, but just a little bit to mold it how you wanted it to be. And I feel like that also gives softer baby hairs. So you have to play with these edges, especially that swoop. I know a lot of people get intimidated by it, but you literally just have to play with it. Keep swooping it back into the hair until it's flat, and it's gonna give you the look you want. Like, I love these edges because I feel like they just look so good and perfect with a side part. Alright, so moving on to defining the actual curls. I don't like to put a lot of products in my curly hair, but I did add water, and then I use this Aunt Jackie's Not On My Watch, and that's literally all I put in the hair. I didn't want to weigh the hair down or make the hair just a little too oily. Like, I just wanted it to be super natural and super fluffy and defined. As you see, I'm not putting a lot of that in my hair at all, and I'm using the water very sparingly. I didn't want to weigh the hair down. Like I said, I wanted it to be natural and effortless. That's how I like to wear my curly hair. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the steps that I take to do this wig install. I love this wig. As always, all specs and links will be in the description box below. This is their 30-inch loose deep wave hair texture. Loose deep wave is one of my favorite hair textures, only because it's super pretty. Not only that, but it's also super easy to maintain. It's not too curly to the point where you have to drown it in product, but it's not too loose to the point that you don't get any type of curl. So I absolutely love this. I love this wig. I'm gonna put this in my stash because, baby, I gotta keep this. Is a keeper. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. All links will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in my next one.
They ask, I get that. Ooh.